Hello, my name is Sandra Tagle, and I'm here to introduce to you our first interview with Carlos Diaz. But first, I want to explain my intention with this project of interviews. Imagine that the universe is like this chain. Each link of this chain is your talent. Each link is you and your talent. You know, the others are not better or nicer than your talent. Are equal. All talents are important. All of them. Why? Because all of them have the purpose to serve a higher purpose. Sometimes we know that, sometimes not, and that is not the important part. The important part that is, imagine if the world will not have doctors, will not have teachers, will not have people who collect garbage, people who make things with their hand, people who clean, people who is architect, everything, gardener, everything is important for life, for your life. And maybe one talent and another can be similar, and that is not the point. What makes you unique is the way you made that talent, the way you use that talent. That is what makes you unique. And I'm here to emphasize that with the interviews, that people will share their talents. And maybe in that way, our values are more in balance than right now. Just that. Thank you for being there, listen, and be your light. Namaste. And here we are with Carlos Diaz. Hello, Carlos.
Hi, Sandra. How are you?
Very well, and you?
Great, great. So I'm glad we have this opportunity because I definitely want to talk about talents. My talents, I feel, are I love to listen. I love to be able to find what moves every individual that I encounter with, especially since the topic is for kids. I think it's a beautiful idea. A lot of the kids today are guided to do things, and very little time they are listened. And once you start listening to a child, that opens up a whole new world for them. They're able to determine what it is that they want in life if you find a way of connecting with them through listening. It's not going to be all about giving them instructions and putting them on a task. And that, I think that is one of the biggest challenges that I feel in our youth today. I have worked, not only, I've raised 3 kids, and I think that is my biggest pride in life right now, having raised 3 kids, 3 wonderful adults today. But I've worked a lot with children. Had a martial arts school in which I coached and mentored kids of all ages in martial arts. And you know, to me, it was all about creating a community. It wasn't all about just teaching them a martial arts skill. And when you start creating a community, you begin to get close to the kids and begin to find a way in which to connect with them. And I found that it's always by listening. If you listen to them, their whole world opens up to you.
What inspired you?
I had a very difficult childhood. I always felt that I was pleasing adults as I was growing up, and I felt that I did not live a childhood, as most children should be entitled to.
Then, what are your values?
Values, definitely love and happiness.
And vision, personal vision, and for the world.
This has been a very difficult one. It's something that I've had to meditate a lot, but I think I have a beautiful mission. You want to hear it?
Please.
My vision is I want to be a channel for good, a blessing for others.
Wow.
Nice.
Amazing. Very amazing, I think. I'm very humble. Okay, serving. What is service for you? And if you are practicing service, where are you serving and in what way?
Well, I will tell anybody that is interested in serving to really spend some time in finding what their life purpose is. You know, once you find what your life purpose is, it's going to be very easy to serve. I had the blessing to have taken the Finding Your Life Purpose with the Unity course, and I realized that I'm fulfilled through service. I'm fulfilled through helping others. I do a lot of service here at Unity as an usher and greeter, but that's not all I do. I try to, every time I meet somebody, find a way in which I can extend a help. If it's a lawyer, you know, I try to find what, going back to what I was saying before about listening, find out what is in his life or in her life and see how I can add some value to it. I try that every relationship that I encounter with to be a positive experience for both of us.
You make the connection.
Yes, yes.
That's good. If you have the opportunity to say something to a kid, what you will say to him or to her?
If it's a kid, I hope that this is also listened by the parents.
Yes.
Kids need to have fun. My experience with, especially lately, that I've been doing a lot of work with children of all ages, not only through the martial arts but also in the school system as a tutor. I see that there's too much emphasis placed on academics and very little emphasis on letting the child find what it is within them that is going to shine. You know, kids need to have the artistic, you know, side developed. They need to have their humane side developed. They need to have, you know, it's not only about math and science. And they need to play and they need to have fun. And I think that is one thing that is missing today.
Okay, if you have to say something to a teenager.
To a teenager, well, I hope he had a lot of fun when he was, and he knew. But for the teenager, it's all about values and priorities. You know, it's at the time that they need to decide what it is that they want to do in life, and they need to set priorities. So determine your values, set your priorities, and go after it.
Okay, now a message for the people around 30, 40, and 50.
All together or three individuals? So 30-year-olds. So this is a good one because I have a 30-year-old daughter. So if I'm talking to her, you know, her life has already started, her adulthood, she has a family, she has a kid. And what I see in that age group, kids are beginning to go after what I'm supposed to be in life. They're beginning to go after being successful in whatever it is that they do and trying to earn the money, you know, trying to have the things that they want. I say, take a step back. That all is going to come if you have a passion and you love what you do. And if you don't, then this is the time to get out and find that passion and dedicate your time and your life to that. If you want to be a baker and bake, you know, cookies, then that's what you should do. And stop chasing the money. That's, I think, my advice for a 30-year-old. 40, hopefully your family is already, you know, growing, expanded. Spend some time with your relationships. This is the time that you really need to focus on building that relationship. Because a couple of years are going to come by, and you're going to find yourself probably not knowing the person that you're with. So spend some time building that relationship strong.
Okay, and 50s?
50s and more. Enjoy life. I'm 58, so I'm in that age bracket. I would say this is the time to really realize that if you were not happy what you're doing, this is the time to stop everything and be happy. Do what it is that you need to do to be happy.
In one way, do you like to show up in the world?
Present. I want to be in the moment and present. And I want to be, if it's, what we're doing here today, I want to be completely available to this. Not be thinking of what I should be doing or where I should be going. I want to be present.
Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you, Sandra.
And have an awesome day.
Thank you.